Welcome to SBRForum.com. In this video, we're taking a look at Game 5 of the NBA Finals. We're going to split up the two videos here, two different aspects of Game 5. We're going to take a look at the total and over-under in one video, take a look at the spread and money line in the other. We're going to start off with the side play and take a look at the spread and the money line in this video. Now, if you take a look at Games 1 and 2 in the NBA Finals, you think, hey, heading back to Miami, the Heat looked pretty good. They earned a split in San Antonio, and now all of a sudden, they have home court advantage and a pretty good shot at a three-peat. However, Games 3 and 4, the barn doors were blown off as the Heat lost badly in both contests, completely blown out, and now all of a sudden the Spurs head back home with a 3-1 series lead and completely in command. Now the question for Heat backers is what is going to change in game number 5, and to me I don't think anything's really going to change. The Heat just don't look like a hungry team. You got the San Antonio Spurs who are up 3-1, but I have a feeling that they're going to play game 5 like they're down 3-1. Game 4 was a must-win situation in my books for the Miami Heat, and really, they played so lackadaisically and so poorly that I can't possibly go to the window and bet Miami on the spread or the money line. Of course, nobody really goes to the windows anymore unless you're in Vegas. We're talking about just clicking away. But I can't click away on Miami plus the points or the money line here after watching how poor their effort was in game number 4. I mentioned the issues that the Heat have defensively. They're using a lot more of Rashard Lewis, a lot more of Ray Allen. I said they needed to use Haslam and Battier more because those guys give them defense and some offense. However, they went to Battier a little bit in game number 4. It didn't matter. They went to Haslam late in game 4. Also didn't matter. Chris Anderson is not getting the job done offensively. He's playing pretty good rebounding-wise and defensively, but really, the Heat just, liabilities defensively all over the place. Wade, it looks lost on defense, and he was horrendous offensively in game 4. Ray Allen just can't cut it. There's too many mismatches. If he's just on Danny Green, maybe that works, but otherwise, he's got mismatches all over the place. Rashard Lewis in the post is a nightmare. Chris Bosh isn't even doing a great job defensively for the Heat. So really, as mentioned, you got LeBron James as the only real shutdown guy, and that's why San Antonio is scoring 106 points per game in this series. They're absolutely getting any type of mismatch they want. They're moving the ball around great. Splitter and Diaw are great, doing a great job passing from the post. So, they're doing a great job offensively. So the Heat's defense isn't working. But Game 4, we saw their offense completely collapse too. It was basically LeBron James and nobody else. In the third quarter, at one point, he had something like 19 points in the quarter, which is ridiculous. But the rest of the team had something like 2 points. And of course, they couldn't cut into the Spurs lead. So all sorts of factors going against the Heat here. The biggest issue to me is the effort, the lack of hunger, and on the flip side, the Spurs are playing like they have a massive chip on their shoulder. So coming back home, I think they've exercised their demons in Game 3 and 4 in Miami, and this thing is a wrap in game number 5. I think San Antonio has got too many advantages physically. They've got more depth. They're playing harder, and I think that's really the difference. Just psychologically, they have a huge edge on Miami, and the Heat don't look like they're willing to make this comeback down 3-1. So I like the Spurs on the spread. I like the Spurs on the money line. I like the Spurs all the way. This thing is done in 5 games. Thanks for watching this video right here on SBRForum.com. As mentioned, check out the totals play. It's a separate video on game number 5. Other than that, we'll talk to you again very soon.